You'll notice that in the Herbies range, there are lots of different curry powders. And you might think, how come? What's the difference? Why would you have so many curries? Part of the reason is that curries tend to be quite regional. So in, say, the east coast of India, you'll have a Madras curry. Further down south, where the French occupied for a long time, you'll have a Vadavan curry. Over in Sri Lanka, you'll have a Sri Lankan curry. You go across to Asia and you'll have a Malay curry. So you'll have lots of different curries which will have a number of similar ingredients, but they will be blended in different proportions. If you think of a Sri Lankan curry, it's a little bit like an Indian curry, but it's a little bit hotter because the Sri Lankans like their curries quite hot. You'll find it has a lot of cinnamon in it, which funnily enough doesn't make the curry overly sweet. What it does is it gives the curry a very deep, dark, rich flavour profile. There are curries that are specifically made for vegetarian use. In India and a number of other countries as well, but in India in particular, they use a lot of lentils, and legumes are very popular in vegetarian cooking. And so there are curries that are designed specifically to go with vegetables, because when you're cooking with vegetables, you don't have the richer flavour profiles that you get in meat. So you have a curry that is a little bit lighter, sometimes a little more fragrant, which will work very well with those kinds of ingredients. And that's why you will see within the Herbies range, there are lots of different curries, and they do have quite distinct flavours, and everyone usually ends up with their favourite. I must admit one of mine is the Sri Lankan curry, which is absolutely gorgeous, but we make another one which we call a curry mix with whole seeds and spices, and this is one where there are a few whole ingredients in it, and it just adds an extra texture to the curry when it's cooked. Absolutely delicious.